today. From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Green Bay Packers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we interplay here. The streak continues, doesn't it? They come in a perfect 10-0.
And it's not just that they're winning, it's how they're winning. All phases of the game coming together for this team.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes that actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And that is incomplete.
The pass, incomplete from the contact.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes, that was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st down, it's Russell. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some...
trying to stay cool.
Looking to throw on second down. Woodard, that's complete.
Inside.
It's Brandon Ayuk.
I actually have it pretty nice.
And down he goes, taking it inside the
up all
10,
the
just shy of the 5 and the 6. And
only a
that
couple hours
results
ago.
in 35 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has
Well,
gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Got that under control.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, we got it down pretty cool
Now a chance
last
to make
night.
that big play really hurt. It's first and goal
Thought
just
the windows
outside
at
the
like
5.
8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock. Got as many
Last
blinds
night?
closed. No.
Oh, I was going to say, you were
We opened them at like
Packers
yeah,
are going to have a
8:30,
first
9
and goal.
o'clock
That's
last
some
night.
good
Yeah,
running
me
there.
too.
Gets him down to about the 2-yard
Turn
line
the
and
whole
knocking
house
on the
down.
door. Simply not
4
much
hours.
more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old
It'll be
team like
hot.
me,
I'm sure at like
because he
8
can
o'clock
on the
tonight.
ground, a running back.
Is it even going to get cold tonight?
That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old
next 2
coot.
nights.
Coot, C-O-O.
That sucks. That's what makes it the worst.
Yep. When you can't cool down at night.
On
that's
second
when
down now.
It's the
This
worst.
Weaver.
start hot
And
the
he'll
next
take
day,
this
yeah.
into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
I gotta dig out the ACs
Great
for the
play there. His
for the boys,
26th touchdown, drawing
in case it
even
does
with
get
Marshall
that hot.
Falk for the 4th most
So
in a
just so that
single
you have to
season.
see.
And the Packers have taken the
Yeah,
early
I
lead.
thought about the ACs, putting them in.
I hate.
And then they use
Gonzalez on
so
for
easy
the
to just use them too once they're in, and then you look at your electric bill and you're like, oh, that
I
sucks.
know.
And it's good
Yeah,
to
I know,
make it
because once they're in, you
7-0
kind of get to a
So
point
that
where
drive spanned
you use them.
You gotta have that temperature, yeah.
Yeah, you use them more than you would if you didn't have them. Like, if you
Yeah.
didn't have them, you'd maybe be fine without them. But since you got it, you're like, well, you might as well turn it on, cool it down. How's Tim doing?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
He's doing all right. It's usually in the evenings that it kicks in for him. I think it's allergies.
And no
That's
chance
what
to
I-
get
that's
away.
what I
Could be-
Get him down at about the 17-yard
Could be
line.
combined with a sinus infection, though.
Yeah.
Where the
Pittsburgh retains
allergies
the
just
field
don't
for
bother
their
it
second
until
offensive
the
possession.
evening.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep
Last
inside
week,
their
I-
own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Yeah,
What they're
you
looking for
sounded
now is
nasty.
a little more consistency. Move
Oh,
the
right,
ball
yeah,
at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He's got his man on the crossing route. And mark him down way up close to the 40
Well,
at the 30.
he's going to an appointment now, so we'll find out.
22.
Yeah.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver.
Oh man, I have to play the Ravens.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll run it with Bell. And this play will be blown up. He'll
Did you have
lose
trouble with
yardage
them?
back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to
Yes.
prepare for, one of the best in the league.
Yeah,
They'll come at you
I
from
did
all
at
angles,
first,
and they did a nice job
and-
there stopping him for a loss.
Is that the game I'm thinking of?
38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
Team I'm thinking of with a running quarterback.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Let's see, Dad.
The reception
Must
good
have
for
been that.
7.
Yeah.
It's 3rd down.
When you
No, I
execute
played-
a
it was
drag or
against
a
the
crossing
Cat,
route
no?
really well and give
I
them
remember
a chance
playing
to
against
let
a
it
team that
develop
I-
a little bit, you can gain some
would've
significant
thought
yardage
was a
hitting your tight end on
running
that one.
quarterback. It must not have
Second
been.
down completion got him 7.
I must be
Now
thinking
here's
something
3rd and
else. I don't
3.
remember what happened.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities.
Spy on him.
But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
First quarter only, but they're
Yeah,
over
that's
2 on 3rd
usually-
down conversions to start this thing. And Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
They were the team that
that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Went around me. But then after that, I just couldn't get anything going. They were just not like long passes, but enough. They were just put together.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Yeah.
Way too much.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again. 2nd and 10. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you.
I noticed that you passed me in the pass yards.
He correctly figured that one out.
Oh, did I? I see. Something must be messed up on the website.
Yeah, the website's not accurate. I don't know what happened with it. But.
So this morning, I was looking at it, and I was looking at Russian leaders just to see what. I knew what kind of game you had yesterday. I saw that. I was just looking to see what Fuel did with Barkley, and it said you were like 2,100 yards. I'm like, what the? Really? I totally forgot. I knew what you had for rushing yards yesterday, and I freaked out. So I jumped on real quick. I turned my PlayStation on. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And I realized it was just
duplicate stats.
Yeah, something.
Secondary again.
I was like, what the? Okay, good.
That one 28 yards on the ground.
But they came into this game.
I know, it's just the yards I'm behind you. I'm keeping up with touchdowns.
They've done that here in the first quarter.
Oh, I had 2 monster games for touchdowns. Is there 3 types of offensive linemen for tackles? Because I see power and I see agile, but neither of them are matching up to my...
Pass protector.
There's none in the draft.
No?
So the ball down to the
not for left tackle.
Here for 1st and 10.
Huh. I didn't even notice.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
There's none for right tackle either.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
So I don't know if you saw any of my game yesterday, but Weber actually got injured for a bit.
And he will get this
and he had a high injury risk when he came back. I didn't want to take any chances. I already had, I think I had 120
that ties Priest Holmes
20 or something yards
in a single year. And
so
the Packers add on to their
sitting
lead.
him. Well, towards the end of the game, I thought I had taken him out of I think I did an I-form play. I thought I had taken him out of that formation. So I just quickly, sometimes I just quickly pick a play, not even thinking about anything. But I saw right as I picked it that he was in. I was like, oh, crap. It was like late in the game, too. I was like, oh, this better not. I could have called a timeout and redid it, but I was like, yeah. This better not come back and bite me. Luckily, it didn't. I got a 70-yard run or something, but I was just sweating the whole time. Should have just called the timeout. Would have been fine.
70-yard run? You end up with like 200 yards?
No, 17. He only had like 130.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will.
You've been having some gaping holes this season.
I have.
Lots of big runs. Which is weird. Like, you had such a hard time last season.
Yeah, I was talking to Matt about it. It just, I don't know where it did.
Your offensive line?
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
I do. I have a different left tackle. I don't have Bakhtiar anymore, but I have. So he was a 97, and I have McGlinchey, who's an 89.
Yep.
So maybe there's certain stats where he's better at. I don't recall what Bakhtiari was at certain stuff, but so maybe there's something going on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route.
I'm not sure what the difference
is.
He'll be
tackled right on the chalk.
Get the style better or something. I don't know.
19 yards there on the catch and
I got the same left guard.
I
do have a different center.
Right
guard is... I have a different right tackle, but I don't tend to run that way very often either. So I'm kind of more of a left side runner. So I don't think those are really like right guard and right tackle are really changing a whole lot for me when it, talking like that, opening holes and stuff. That way.
Yep.
So I'm not really sure what
the big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Because you can't really say the running back.
Here's Bell.
No, the gaping holes. I mean, maybe the running back does have something to do with how the offensive line block.
Yeah, or actually Matt did say, he's like, well, maybe ball carrier vision comes into play a little bit there. I don't see. I don't know. There probably is just different mechanics going on.
It probably is something to do with the halfback affecting the other players, and because it's not like they can just adjust it probably with just the one guy and get everything to work. Like you have to have blocks in place for them to still do well.
Yep. I don't know. I haven't gone and looked at. I can't recall what Weber's ball carrier vision is.
But I'm not getting gaping holes like you are. I don't know. Like, I mean, I've had some nice long runs this season, but yours are just massive holes. Not even getting touched.
Yeah. There's plenty of times I'm just able to zip right through the line. Once if I can get to the secondary, sometimes I can kind of weave my way around guys.
Yeah,
good enough.
That's where the speed comes into play.
No return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. At their own 28-yard line.
I noticed that I have to use the camera that's one out from the normal to get a better vision with the running back around. Like, it just gives enough of a view to...
Yeah, oh, so you're like 2 views out from super zoomed in? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, from the lowest, so I have to go 1 notch from what they said that. I don't know if you can set that camera.
I don't think so. I think it's just default. I don't know, maybe.
Sometimes I forget too, and like I'll get tackled, and I'm like, dang it, I forgot to change the camera. I probably would have seen that guy.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game.
Oh, it's raining.
Better chance of getting Lamar to fumble. That's always what I have luck with, is when he does run, if I can get a good lick on him, he almost always fumbles.
Yeah, like my quarterback. My quarterback's a running quarterback, but fumbles so
I
much.
think it's kind of like any. I think they have like geared towards quarterbacks not having the greatest. Even if they do have a good carrying, they tend to fumble more than anybody.
Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Weber. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Some guy named Fryer, a running back.
Ravens?
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards
No,
now
Fryer.
for the afternoon. And
I know,
tell
no
you,
Kamara.
He seems to be
Pretty
getting
sure they have
stronger
big.
as the day goes along.
Oh, they have Kamara?
I'm pretty sure. I thought so. Maybe, yeah, in this league, yeah.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals.
Fryer's still in there. Maybe he's hurt.
Their will on the defense was that 5 straight runs.
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Woodard. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Off play action. Woodard. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 18.
You ever throw a ball and then you're like, right
And
when you
nothing
throw it,
but
you're like,
daylight
"Why the fuck did I do
ahead."
that?"
Yeah, I did it a couple times against you.
It's a pick 6.
You see the guy.
Why?
You see a guy sitting there.
Yeah,
you still
and I'm like,
yeah,
you do. You know, I'm like, why? I'm standing there going, I shouldn't throw this. I shouldn't throw this. And then like, I hit the button.
I just do a
One
pick
side
6.
optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make our
Damn, I made him fumble, but it went out of bounds. Not Jackson.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Yeah. Throw it to him.
So I had a kick return
Here for his
a
trouble,
couple
bringing it
games
out of the
ago.
end zone as he's down at the 27.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, a flag? Come on, holding. Yeah.
Set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football
Yeah, I'm
a little bit
celebrating.
better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early. To let him get settled
Yeah.
again.
Knocked it away.
Confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down
just
as
too
well.
fast.
We
I
both
get
know it's
them. I've
difficult,
been
but
getting
they've made it look effortless out
some of
there.
those good
Through the
holes you were
air,
just
on
talking
the
about,
ground,
where I
they
get into
move
the
the ball with
secondary.
relative ease.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the
catch
move
me.
on 1st down. Looking to throw. Woodard. This will be caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any
I just threw a
elite
pick.
receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage,
Thought I
you
could
go
get over
into
the
him,
top.
even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on
So I've kind of been blowing up my
Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are
red
we going to
zone
see on
offense.
fourth?
Because if I
noticed.
I've been
Offense?
getting offense, yeah. I've been getting, like, if I'm even 3 yards out to the goal line, I've been going for it.
Yeah.
Just because my thinking is I've been doing well enough sack-wise or run stuffing that I can get safeties. And it's worked a few times.
Yep.
But not always. But that way I get 2 points out of it, and then I still have...
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing
the
on
ball back,
4th and goal. The Packers going to
Yep.
use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2
Oh, they're
remaining
going for
as
it?
we step aside here in this second quarter. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
Adams.
They'll try to run
they
for it.
big time.
And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage.
What?
They stuff him
I
back
went
at the
for it.
4. They gave it to him in
Fourth and goal
search
from
of
the
his
2.
third
Oh.
touchdown,
Stuffed
but
him
he's
back to the
denied.
4.
Now the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's the surprise, because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped, and they got it done on that play.
Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this.
And I don't know if he made it out of the end
There's
zone.
my safety.
No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And you know the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on, come up to 6.
A lot of points. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He hasn't had his best day. They have been good running the football, and they have the lead, though, so maybe he just personally wants to improve his play.
And that's without a doubt, because at the end of the game, he wants to feel like he had a really good hand in his team winning.
Oh, that pick went for them for a touchdown.
But the bottom line is finding a way to win the game. So if you're not playing that well, but somebody else is on the team, keep going to that hot hand.
Yeah, not over yet, but looking good here in the second quarter. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A run for Weber. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
50 seconds to mine. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
There's some sharks smelling blood. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Now the slant able to find Ayuk. And he's got this down to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st down, it's Weber. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And Murray's still down. Maybe shaking up that go-around. Let's hope he's all right. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 2nd down and 8. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17, the 40. He's at the 30.
What? Pick six?
10.
Yeah.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Ah, fucking dropped it.
You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
And it's good. It cuts it to 2. There's a big, maybe 6 inches. 16-14 our score.
Packers 16, Steelers 14.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the 4th quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down.
Not a good start.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. James Conner and the Steelers ready to get their next drive going. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
A 35-yard is down.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And with that, they'll take a 1-point lead here in the second.
Talking about
So the
39 yards already. I'm not doing
the
good.
15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. By kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence.
Oh, I
and
just
let him knock it through.
fucked up the hit stick on.
A look at the
I did it too early.
You get so excited sometimes, right?
Charles, you can't really
Yeah, I had Jackson in the open field, and I was just going to wallop him. And I wanted the really good ones, so, you know, you do it a little bit early. And then he did a little move, and I still did a wallop on him. That one would have stopped him from getting a 1st down. Now they're 1st and goal.
On the sidelines, now will they continue to do it? To throw on 2nd down. Woodard, he gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Weaver. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
At the 42-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw.
There we go.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short.
3rd down and 2.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Operating from the gun. Woodard. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's McBride. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd conversion. So a very tough. There you have it. Halftime quickly over.
Oh, man. That missed field goal, huh?
Oh, I gotta say
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action.
Oh, I thought you said you did too.
For
some reason.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
Oh, you did end up with a safety off that?
I got it.
To take over. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky.
Oh,
He
man.
got hit as he threw it.
Oh, no, my center got hurt.
Back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why
Now I don't
they
get my
and hit him as he tried to throw the football.
superstars.
He's blitzing.
Blitzes and stuff,
On
yeah.
3rd down, Russell. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely.
Bruce
I think everybody
Sternum.
thought
That's
they
just
were
a
throwing
one
the
game, I
football, caught him
think.
off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually
Not
get
good, though, because I'm losing. Kind of
They'll
nothing.
get 2, maybe 3
Oh, really?
up near the 37.
All right, well, now would be time for me to
The defense
lose.
was ready. It looked for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit.
They need to know who the blitzers are.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
On first down, Weber. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
That's another Packers.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Well, that's
Oh, no.
to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. So now a carry here for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. On 3rd down, Woodard. And he's got it. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great play there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns.
Cut it down to 10-7.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't
27
care what
seconds
they do
left in the
now.
half.
I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him,
Hold him from
I'm in
getting
the
a
huddle
field
calling
goal.
the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback,
We can get a pick even.
that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the
They
end.
only did the 1 play and then let the time go out.
Putting in more
I wasn't going to call timeouts for them because that things are burning you.
Absolutely, you have to
what are you,
because
at
you
half?
never know how aggressive
Yeah, we're
this
at half
offense
now.
is going to be.
10-7, and I get to start with the ball.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense.
I couldn't get off my guy.
Quarter 3, and
I was
we'll
like,
see what they can do.
And I
stuck
can't
on the
wait to
blocker.
see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball. But
Wiped my foot, otherwise I was gone.
That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throw left side complete. That's Bell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And they'll try to run the option here. And the ball is knocked out, and the Packers pick it up.
The quarterback on the keeper.
He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled.
No!
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation.
Oh my gosh.
In this case,
My guy dropped it, and then their guys got their hands on it like 3 times, and it had that, like, am I going to catch it moment?
Did they catch it?
Fumble recovery.
No. But it would pause like it's doing the calculation or
Takes this
something.
one down almost all the way to the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Face mask. Defense. We're all right. Just call the call. We're going to play it. Come on.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
The 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. With touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
No!
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one.
I thought he was doing an out, but he went on a post. So when I threw it, it was right to a defender.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
That's a failed red zone attempt.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a
How is he not over the line?
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
Oh my God.
Because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Kenny Clark in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Well, it was 2nd and long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 36. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Woodard. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Over the middle, complete. That's Murray. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 25 yards that time. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
These guys are running offense that you drive, the pedal.
And they will get
Damn it, went out of bounds again.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Can't get it over there.
Great play there. Becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
And this is the kind of day a running back dreams of. They keep
I'm
handing him the
offside.
ball,
Nope,
and he keeps
not.
taking it in for touchdowns.
Oh, yeah. They're going to kick the field goal. That's huge. They're going for it? What?
Maybe they just think they have a good chance of stopping it on defense.
Oh! Where is he? What the hell?
Gonzalez
Disappeared.
That's something I haven't heard before. Where is he?
19-point game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard
I still can't see him on the replay. My guys are right all, like, it's all purple. Somehow he comes out of there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Man.
From the 6.
It's worse than giving up a 4th down. Went all the way for a touchdown.
Football. And the Packers pick it up for this. And he will bring this
Back to being down 10.
Fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So they get the
Not my
win, score,
defense's
kick
fault.
off, get a fumble,
They've been
take
playing
it right
pretty
back
good.
to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may
Can't
lead
get the
to a
ball down the
knockout.
field. Also making mistakes.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And it's 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Now this throw caught left side. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 35. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st.
Shit. That face mask?
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Yep.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 17-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh 1st.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 17 yards out, and the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And that'll make this a 19-point game. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Hey, defense. Gotta stop him.
From the 6.
No.
Nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
I got it. I'm down 3.
So here are the Packers now to take over. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. They'll run on
Giving up more rush yards than I like to give up.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Gosh. Damn screen pass.
Back to throw.
Yeah, I haven't even had a sack today. That's huge.
Oh, really?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Not getting in there.
The pick up there. Move the chains. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yards.
Allowed over 100 yards.
Clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
Wide open.
What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
57, Mike 57. Watch twist.
Looking to throw. Woodard, that's caught by the big tight end.
Oh, he's a big dude. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. No, dude, I got it.
This is something you got to be worried of defensively. And just because
Running like an ape.
trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that.
Really, when you're
T.
looking
McDonald.
at it, a fresh set of downs, look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up.
Jackson fumble it.
Now,
Bradshaw made him fumble.
Nice. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would
I
think
missed
so,
the
because we
extra
were
fucking
grading them
point.
on their performance in this game. A lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
I didn't even miss the thing by much. It's just those damn windy games where it's like, even if it's in your face, sucks. Now they have a chance because there's a freaking field goal they're down.
The Green Bay passing game certainly in sync. Another first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
Ooh, come on. Why didn't he fumble that one?
He's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal. And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Yes. Another sack. Here they come.
And that will bump the lead up to 26. That winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown.
Just over 2.5 minutes.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
We'll be coming down to the 2-minute warning.
Takes it at the 7. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Where is he throwing it?
Complete pass there.
Away, I
What do you take
guess.
from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? But let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Yes!
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can
Pick
sit back, keep
six.
everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. So the Steelers with the football.
Missed another extra point.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the...
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on.
There's one for Simmons.
Touchdown.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
I know, and that was just a gimme because it was a Hail Mary at the end of the game that wasn't going to do anything.
Yeah. Boswell now to kick it away
I'll
after the
take
touchdown.
Still, I want to pay him. I have to pay him.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Defense won that one.
The Green Bay offense,
I guess I can forgive them for the rush yards now.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll run again here with Weber. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations,
And I only got 78 yards rushing with Russell.
Intensity from where we sit is actually frustration, not a good play.
I only got to run it 20 times. They had the ball so much.
This one is right through. And that will extend their lead now up to 22.
Steelers 31.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about...
Yeah, I wasn't able to use the second half to pound it.
Yeah.
Certainly
Build up
not
those
what
yards.
they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They're going to look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35.
Baker forced 2 fumbles, and Bradshaw forced the other one.
Nice.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
70-yard return.
Now a
Big
handoff
guy.
here to his running back. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Man.
So
They
the
really
Packers,
didn't rush it very
the
much.
perfect
I'd
season
say
remains
if they got
intact
to
as they
10
move to
rushes, they'd be
11-0 on the year. And they will hit
That's
the road
ugly.
next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, looks like we play each other next.
Yeah, I figured it was coming up.
Okay, my halfback needed a rest anyways. Running too much with him.
Yeah.
Not like he's gonna get awards. Just no way.
No, probably not. I'm behind. I only got well, maybe now after this game, but after last week advanced, I was behind Barkley on best running back and MVP. So I only got the offensive rookie going.
You're still behind. Well, maybe it hasn't counted your game yet. If you haven't left it yet.
Oh shit. I know he passes to him a lot too, though. So he's got that.
Yeah, he gets double dipped.
Yep.
But Benson is the one leading anyways in MVP.
Really?
Yep.
I must have had a hell of a game with him today.
Barkley's the offensive player of the year.
Yeah.
And he hasn't even played his game yet. Although he hasn't had a bye week yet, has he? Oh wait, maybe he has. He's played 10.
Remember.
So your game doesn't show your game yet.
Oh, okay, good. I was gonna say, I don't want to be that far behind.
Alright, I gotta go.
Alrighty, take care. See ya.